Throughout history, there have been incredible discoveries that stunned the world, but not all were as they seemed. Today, we're diving into two of the greatest hoaxes that fooled historians, scientists, and the general public alike. Get ready to uncover the truth behind the Cardiff Giant and the Piltdown Man scandal. Part 1. The Cardiff Giant, the colossal hoax of 1869. Our first story begins in upstate New York in October 1869, where two workers digging a well on a farm made a shocking discovery: a 10-foot-tall, petrified man. News spread like wildfire, and what became known as the Cardiff Giant captured the attention of thousands. But who or what was this giant? The giant was initially hailed as a biblical relic, with some suggesting it was evidence of the Nephilim, a race of giants mentioned in the Bible. Thousands paid 50 cents each to see this ancient wonder. But was it too good to be true? The hoax was masterminded by a man named George Hull, a tobacconist with an axe to grind against religion. He spent over $2,600, a fortune at the time, to create a giant out of gypsum. Hull's intention was to show how easily people could be fooled. He had the giant buried on his cousin's farm a year before the discovery. Even more absurd, P.T. Barnum, the famous showman, created a fake version of the Cardiff Giant when Hull refused to sell him the original. Barnum called his fake the real one, leading to a legal battle where a judge famously declared, "Bring your giant here, and if it swears to its own genuineness, you shall have it." Ultimately, the Cardiff Giant was exposed as a hoax just a few months later. But Hull's scheme showed how human curiosity and a good story could be used to pull off one of history's greatest scams. Next up, we travel across the Atlantic to England, where one of the most infamous scientific frauds in history took place. In 1912, amateur archaeologist Charles Dawson claimed to have found fragments of a human-like skull in a gravel pit in Piltdown, Sussex. This skull appeared to be the missing link between apes and humans.